guys, I'm back with another video, and today is for all the students that are out there, because when I was a student I used these and it was successful. I had great grades and I never used to worry because I followed this. So make sure that you take notes and you write all this down. I'm going to share some stories about each and every step. There are going to be 5 hours that's going to help you score good marks. When I was in school, everyone used to ask me, how do you study? How do you study? And I didn't know how to explain because it was a little complicated. But I have come with a method through which I can tell you what exactly did I do. Basically, I'm just revealing all the secrets in this video. Number 1 point is record. Take notes on everything you are learning. You know why? Because that just makes sure that the first step in the learning process is set. Because when you're noting down, the things are getting recorded unconsciously in your head and you're writing everything down. And you're going to remember it. I'm going to tell you further why is it going to help and how is it going to help. But number 1 are record everything. Write everything down. Point number 2 is reduce. This is to summarize the notes that you have taken before and reducing it so that you can remember all the information in one go. So for example, have you seen people have cards? They do that because when you're revising later in the stage, that time you're gonna be referring to those cards. So make sure that you've taken like long notes, but then you've summarized it into a shorter version that even if you flip, you're able to remember it. Point number 3 is recite. You need to repeat your notes as if you're teaching someone. Now let me share a small example. When I was in college, I had a friend who would meet me every morning and then we would revise together. During that period, I would behave as if I'm teaching her everything. I would say this is point number 1, this is point number 2, and when I did that, I actually just revised everything in my head and I scored really well marks, because the days I did not teach her or did not say the things how I did to her, I did not score like amazing, but I still scored decent marks. So make sure that you repeat it to yourself as if you're teaching to someone in front. Point number 4 is reflect. So I know mugging up is the easiest thing that people do. Honestly, I'm very bad at mugging and I would never do that in school, college, whatsoever. Like I would not be able to do it. So what I used to do it, write it in my own words and then reflect on what I've learned. So that made more sense to me because I'm able to remember it through the thing that made sense to me. When something that does not make sense to you, you're going to go right and just come back. You're not going to remember it also. But when you make sense out of something, you're able to add points to it. Half of my school and college life, I've just tried to understand the thing and then come up with my own words. Even if it was very simple English, I've done that and it has worked for me. Point number 5, my favorite point, review. So make sure that every week you have your revision sessions where you go through all your notes and you recall what you have learned, and make sure that you do it right before the exam. So what you need to do is not go through every single line that you have written, but make sure to read the headings that you have written so that you will remember it. Even before my 10th boards exam, I was watching a movie in the night with my family and friends, and I was not worrying because I did all of this and I scored perfect 10 CGPA, and I was so happy because I was not stressing out all the time. I used all these tactics and it worked. So yeah, that was all 5 simple ways and you're good to go. Make sure that you guys have noted all this down. If not, take screenshots and keep, and let me know in the comments if it worked for you or not, because I am 1000% sure it's going to work for you guys. I'm super excited to know what did you guys think, and make sure to share it with your friends because I know a lot of kids are stressed out about exams and I'm sure this is going to help them. Parents, please share it with your kids, and kids, share it with your parents so they can understand it's a good process to go through. I'll see you guys next time. Till then, take care. Love you guys.